So we are recording. Check that out. That's awesome. Recording into the cloud, just in case anybody asks. I know I've been saying this in every session, but I record into the cloud. And unless it's one that I have to upload right away or something like that, I will record into the cloud. It is pretty easy, pretty simple to do. All right, so we're going to talk about Microsoft Teams. We just did WebEx Teams. But we're going to talk about Microsoft Teams. And what I always say to people is, with WebEx, I say, yeah, you can download the app or you should download the app. And it's probably the best idea to download the app when it comes to WebEx. With Microsoft Teams, you have to download the app, okay? It's a requirement of this micro session that you download the app. All right, you got to download the app because the app, the desktop app and the web app work completely different. Well, not completely different, but mostly different. Hey, there's a lot of things you can do on the desktop app that you can't do on the web app. So you download the desktop app. Download the desktop app. And in order to do that, let me show you how to do that. There are two ways. Let me open up my Google Chrome. So there are two ways to download the desktop app for Microsoft Teams. One is to go to the store and search Microsoft Teams, and what it's going to do is it's going to bring you to the website for you to download it. It's just the way it works. So you can route around that. This is the website it'll bring you to if you go to the store. Okay, you can route around that by just searching in Google for Microsoft Teams downloads. Okay, it's that easy. And you can download it for your desktop right there. There is a mobile app as well. Just go to the App Store or the Play Store in order to download that. Don't bother going, to the web to do that. I know you can do it here, but there's no reason to do that. I just download it for desktop right there. Okay, this is the Microsoft site, so go right there, download the app. Have that app on your computer. Now, you might have it on your computer already, and if you do, it's purple, and it's got what looks like a person standing in front of another person. Okay, so where is it? Where's the darn thing? Okay, I'll find it. So you'll see it in just a second. So it's got that icon. So there is what Microsoft Teams downloading looks like. So download that, download the wizard, sign in with your Madison College email account, and you are good to go. It comes with your Office 365 package. It is free with your Office 365 package. So I'm going to stop sharing for a second, and then I'm going to share my Microsoft Teams. There it is, Microsoft Teams. All right. Cool. So Microsoft Teams, here we are, basic overview of Microsoft Teams, and this is a quick one. Usually the basic training class for Microsoft Teams is about an hour long, but this is a quick one. It'll get you started, and then from there you can find out all the other cool stuff about Microsoft Teams. So here are all the teams that I am a part of. This is the list that never ends. It's true. These are all the teams that I'm part of, lots and lots of teams that I'm part of, a couple of them that I created on my own. And there's also a Microsoft Teams learning community that I have created, and a lot of people are part of. There's about 200 people in there. And so, you can exchange stuff back and forth. Not a lot going on in it right now, but that's because everybody's just right now, hey, I just need to try to meet with my classes. I can't worry about you right now, Bill. So no problem, no worries. So I'm going to take us into a practice class in a few minutes. But the first thing I'm going to show is how to create one. All right, so they're right there. Right up here at the top, it says join or create a team. Now, if you're familiar with WebEx Teams, or if you just happen to watch the recording of WebEx Teams before Microsoft Teams, then these two are very, very similar, okay? If you're watching the Microsoft Teams and you're thinking, well, maybe I could do WebEx Teams. Okay, you can check that one out too, but later. Watch this first, okay? So we're going to create a team or join a team. You can join or create. So this will give me a list of teams that I could join that might be interesting for me to join. And as you start creating more teams and being part of more teams, you'll get more suggestions. Join them if you want to. You don't have to. No obligation to do so. All right. But if I want to create a team, create the team right here. Okay. So I click on create team. Now, do I want it as a class, a professional learning community, a staff area, or other? Now, most of us are using this for our classes. And even my Microsoft Teams learning community is set up as a class because I want people to see what a class looks like, because that's what you're most likely going to be using with your students. And so that's what I do. I set it up as a class. So I'm going to click class, and then I'm going to name it. I'm going to name it Awesome Class. Okay, I'm going to name it Awesome Class. And I can put a description in here. The name says it all. Right? The name says it all. It's an awesome class. And then I'm going to hit next. Now, here's another thing. If you already have some teams created and you want to create from another team, you want to use it as a template, you can do that right there. You can use a team that you already created. But I'm creating one from scratch. So let's click next. All right, so I can add people to the team. So I'm going to add some people to the team. I'm going to add Kate. I'm going to add Raphael because they are they're here right now, and you know, it'd be cool to have some people in there. And I can add them as students, or I can add them as teachers. Now, teachers have some more permissions in here, can change some things, can make some changes to groups and stuff like that. So I'm going to add them as teachers, okay? And I'm going to just start typing names. Well, there you go. There's Kate right there. Okay. The cool thing about this is it's connected to our Outlook and therefore connected to our directory. So you can just start typing names, right? You can start typing names. Oh, there's Raphael. Wonderful. All right. You can just start typing names, and it also knows the people you talk to more. It's got a little AI to it. So it knows the people that you talk to more, and it'll kind of bring them up to the top, which is cool as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and add them. They just got an email. I didn't do anything. Well, I did. I clicked add. Okay. They just got an email that said, Bill Bala would like you to join his team. And they can either accept or not accept, I guess. Fine, be that way. But they could accept or they could not accept. And if they accept, it will be in their Microsoft Teams. Now, the cool thing about this, the students get Microsoft Office 365 as part of being a student at Madison College. So they have access to Microsoft Teams as well. They can download the Microsoft Teams app on their computer too, as long as they're using a computer they can download things to. And I encourage my students to do that. I encourage my students to download the app so that they can use it as well, and they'll see pretty much what I'm seeing. Obviously, they're going to be students in my class, not teachers. So I'm going to click close. That email was already sent, and Kate and Raphael can be part of my class right now if they'd like to, okay? And from here, I can see who's part of my class. I can also just start things in my general. So I'm just gonna go to the three dots. You gotta watch out, because there's three dots on the general channel and there's three dots on the overall team itself. Okay. And so let's say oh man, I wanted to add Carly to the team. Well, I guess I can't now. Oh well, sorry, never mind, Carly. No, of course you can add Carly. You click the three dots right there. See the three dots? Click that three dots, and then you can just add a member, right? So you can go right there to add a member, and it'll bring that same screen up, and you can add them as a student, you can add them as a teacher, whatever it may be, okay? You can also get a link to the team. So let's say you wanted to grab that link to the team and put it in Blackboard, just in case your students are like, I don't know how to get in to Microsoft Teams. Okay, that's all right, no problem. Here's the link, but you have to be aware of this. It's so important. They have to be added as a member of the team in order to use the link. You can't just send that link out to anybody, okay? You just send it out to anybody. No, they have to be a member of the team in order to be able to use that link. So add everyone to the team and then post the link in your Blackboard class if you want to. That's fine, but they have to be a member of the team in order to be able to use that link, okay? So you can play around with things like edit the team or leave the team or any of those kind of things, and you'll be able to see that. But I want to show you manage the team. So I'm going to click on manage the team, and you can see here are all of the people that are in my team right now. No members or guests, but here are all the people that are in my team right now, okay? And they are owners on this team. I put them in as teachers so they can have all pretty much the same rights that I have in this. Okay, they can do all the same things that I can do. Now, what if I go, oh, oops, didn't mean to change that. You know what, Kate, didn't mean to make you an owner on it. Let's just make you a member so you can change that. Okay, so don't worry if you accidentally add them as an owner, not a big deal. Just change them to member. No worries, no worries. Right? Like I tell everybody, first step, don't panic. Second step, contact Seedle. Okay, there you go. There you go. Step 1, don't panic. Step 2, contact Seedle. All right. Pending requests, right? So these are all the people that are pending requests. If somebody is asking to join my team, there it is right there. It'll be there. Okay. Now, I'm not going to go in all of these because that's sort of more for my intermediate class and stuff like that. So I'm just going to go back. Let's go back to our general meeting area. Now, nothing is going on right now in the general meeting area, but let's say I wanted to talk to people, just chat in the general meeting area. Well, I can do that. I click new conversation. And then I can start chatting. Hello, everyone. Okay, and I can send that chat out, and everyone that is part of that channel, which everyone's part of the general channel, by the way, everybody gets that. Hey, look at that. Raphael said hi. That's cool. Okay. And so we can chat back and forth, right? So I have a lot of instructors that are like, I need some sort of app to chat with my students. They're always wanting to chat with me. I don't want to give them my phone number, but they want to chat. They want to, text or whatever. This is a good app for that. This is a good app for that. Okay. So you can do that, right? There you go. You can also change your format of your text. You can add a file. So let's say I wanted to attach a file, and I'll show you that in my learning community in just a second. So let's say I wanted to attach a file. I can do that. Okay. Kate did a little reaction. So she did the heart over there. You can do reactions. I can do emojis. So I don't know, the speechless emoji. Right, there we go. Oh. Or I can say, yes, no, I'm glad you're a part of the class as well. And a little smile. Okay. I can put in GIFs. I can do stickers. I can add things to my calendar and schedule meetings from here if I wanted to do that. I can meet with people by using this little camera button right there. I can go to Microsoft Stream to see all of my recordings. Now, what's cool about this is when you record in Microsoft Teams, it just stays right here in the area you recorded. So if it's in your general or if it's in a different group or something like that, it just stays right there. And I'll show you that in a second as well. Once you upload files, they all live in your little files area. And I'm going to show you that. Let me go out to my learning community because I got a lot of cool files in there. Okay. So it looks like some people were meeting in here, which is great. Your students can meet without you, right? They can meet without you. They can have a meeting. And I've had some people having meetings in the learning community, which is fantastic. I love that. Okay. Love that. And so then I can also answer questions, right? I can field questions here. I can upload my document. So this is a document actually Kim Holman uploaded for us. And she uploaded it here in the chat, but it's also in the files. So it'll be here in files, okay? And this is just a bunch of quick start guides and stuff like that that I uploaded to this team, all right? So I can do that. The other cool thing that's in here, there is a link to this Rise Articulate class. And I am going to copy this link right now, and I'm going to put it in the chat. Okay, I'm going to put it in the WebEx chat. Let me open the chat. I'll put it in the WebEx chat. Oh, I already had it open. What was I doing? There it is. Paste. This Rise Articulate class, this is a class. It was a joint effort between ELAUD, the library, tech services, myself, Seedle, everybody, big coming together to create this class in Rise Articulate, and it walks you through the basics through to the advanced of Microsoft Teams. It has like everything you would want to know about using it. There's some videos in there that are specific from Microsoft. There are some videos in there that are from myself. There are some videos that are in there from ELAUD. There are videos in there from the library. I mean, just awesome stuff in there. If you want more information on how to use it, you can do that. I also post a lot of stuff to my YouTube channel, and so in the chat is my YouTube channel as well. Those of you watching recorded, you'll see it in there, but you can also see it right there as well. Okay. So you can upload all of those documents. You can have a notebook so y'all can work on a notebook together, which is great. Classes can really get into this, work on notebooks together. Now, let's go back to that awesome class that I started there. Let's open that back up because what I want to do is now I want to create groups, right? I want groups for my students to meet in that's not always the general meeting area. I want the different groups for my students to meet in. Okay, just a second. I want to do one thing before I do that. Sorry. Okay, so I want them to meet in, I don't know, I want to create a new group. So I go up to the three dots. There's a dot, it's right there. And then I add a channel. Okay, just click add channel. And I'm going to name it, I name my groups after food. All right, macaroni and cheese. So this is going to be group macaroni and cheese. Okay. Now I have two choices. I can make it standard. So in other words, everyone that's part of my team can see it. Or I can make it private where only the people that I choose will see it. And this is great if you're going to have like groups that are going to stay the same throughout all of the class, make them private groups. And then that way the students will only go into their specific group. Okay. If you make it a standard group, the other suggestion is automatically show this channel in everyone's channel list. Yes, because you want everyone to be able to see that channel and then be able to join that channel. Okay, so I'm going to make a standard one first, and then I'll make a private one. So here's my standard channel. Now I'm going to hit add, and you'll notice there's no more steps to that. It's done. There it is. There's group macaroni and cheese. Everyone can access group macaroni and cheese. Everybody can access group macaroni and cheese. Okay, not a problem. Everybody can go to that. But if I want to make a private room, so let's do that. Add channel. All right. So let's say salad. All right. So group salad is going to be private. I'm going to hit private. Now you notice it doesn't say anything about adding to their channel list because this is only going to add the people that I actually add to that channel. So I'm going to click next. And we're going to go to one more step. And it's going to ask me to choose people that I want to be part of this channel. Okay. So do I want them to be students on this channel or teachers on this channel? Right. So I'm going to add Kate to this channel. Okay. Now Kate is added to that channel. Now Kate will be able to see that channel. She can log in to her Microsoft Teams. She will be able to see the salad channel, and there's a little lock on it that tells me that it's private. Raphael will not. He will only see macaroni and cheese. He won't see salad because that's not in his list. Okay. And you also notice Kate just sent us a chat. So this chat is only for this group. If I go back to mac and cheese, it's not there, or general, it's not there. It is specific to that group. Okay. It is specific to that group. And then I just want to respond with a little like emoji on this one. Yes, I love salad. I love salad. I love salad bars. I miss salad bars. Oh, COVID. You've ruined my salad bar. I used to go to Hy-Vee all the time. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Getting off on a tangent there. Can't do that. So that is a basic setup, very basic setup for Microsoft Teams. Now, do I need to schedule a meeting? I don't necessarily need to schedule a meeting. What I can do is I can tell my students, hey, our class meets 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. on Mondays and Wednesdays. Be there. I'll see you there. You can just do that, right? And the student then logs into Microsoft Teams, and 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. they do that. Okay, they come in. Or you can, if you want, schedule a meeting, right? So let's say in the general here, I want to schedule a meeting. So I click on this little arrow next to meet. Okay. And then I click schedule a meeting. Okay. Now, something to remember. And I want to make sure that everybody knows this because this mistake happens quite a bit. Okay. Is that this will now send a meeting invite to everyone on the channel. Everyone in the team, I should say. Everyone in the team is going to get this meeting invite. Okay, if I don't want a channel on there and I just want to meet with somebody privately, take the channel off. Okay, or schedule by just going to the calendar over here. Okay, discard that. So if I just want to schedule, let's say I want to schedule a private meeting, just Kate and I, we need to talk about grades or whatever it may be. I can just go to the calendar here and then I can create a new meeting. And that is a meeting that is outside of any of those channels. Okay? That's just doing a meeting and not meeting specifically in a team. Now, I can, if I want to, add a channel. But again, if you add the channel, everyone part of the channel is going to get that meeting invite. Everyone that's part of that channel is going to get that meeting invite. So if you're just trying to meet with Kate, everybody that's on that channel is going to get that meeting invite, and everybody can come to that meeting. Okay? They can just show up at that meeting. So be careful if you just want to add a specific person, right? If you just want to schedule with a specific person, just schedule like this. The other cool thing, it is linked Outlook. So in my calendar, you can see all of the things that I have going on. Here's all the stuff today, right? This is my calendar. There's my calendar. All right. There's my calendar. So yeah, it is great. It links to your calendar. Very, very, very easy to use and very easy to set up meetings. So that is the basics of Microsoft Teams. Are there any questions?
Hey, Bill, what's the main difference between the other channel I'm thinking about for Geology Club and the classroom?
The other channel? Or you mean a meeting or a channel?
The channel itself.
Okay.
When you were
So
setting it up?
yeah, so if I set up a different channel, if I make it open to everyone, then that just allows them to meet in that specific channel. It's like with our CETL stuff where we have, academic technology, and then we have the basic, we have the general one, and then we have so all of those different channels can be for different things. So like with your geology club, if you wanted to have, club meeting channel, you wanted to have outside of club meeting channel, whatever that may be, you can create all of those different channels, and then you can meet in those specific like subsets of your entire team. Everyone automatically has access to the general channel. That's a given. Everyone will automatically have access to that general channel. When you create those other channels, if you create them as general, everybody has access to them. If you create them, or sorry, standard. If you create them as private, then only the people you choose have access to them. Excellent question. Thank you. Any others? And of course, if there are any questions whatsoever, any questions, please feel free to contact us. CETL@madisoncollege.edu. You can email me directly, wballo@madisoncollege.edu. Again, I don't volunteer anyone else to email directly, but Kate did offer early on, and Kate is a whiz with both WebEx and Microsoft Teams. And so you can email Kate as well directly. So pick anybody, whatever you want. We are here to help you. My YouTube channel is there, and the link to the Rise Articulate class is there as well. And if like you're watching recorded and you're like, I can't get that link, it is on our CETL SharePoint site as well. It is on our CETL SharePoint site. Or you can just email me and I'll send it to you. It's no problem. All right. Well, that was wonderful. You all have a great day. I'm going to stop the recording.